Hey everyone, this is Jason with 82's Barbecue. Today we're going to discuss how to trim your chicken thighs. Okay everybody, first things we're going to do when we get our chicken thighs, take one out, just going to peel the skin right off the chicken and set it off to the side. Next thing what I like to do, I like to come across here, there's a little bit of edge of the chicken thigh that has some fat on it. I like to come through and kind of trim it off, kind of make it even or parallel with the bone itself. On this side there's a little bit of fat. That fat gets trimmed right against the edge of the meat and taken off also. I'm going to turn it over and see where the knuckle is on the bone. I like to trim my meat right to that edge. On the back here you have what some people like to call the nugget. Just a little bit of flap of skin of meat that comes right out there. Take that off also. What ends up happening after you get done cooking, it likes to stick out and present itself underneath the skin. Next thing, flip it back over so the top is up. And look for any irregularities. This one right here, as you can tell, has a little bit of a triangle there. I want to take that off. I kind of come around and curve it out. Give it a nice trim look, but it not overly trimmed. Kind of still keeps a natural form. If I get bones that are sticking out too far from the edge, come over with a little meat cleaver and you can take those edges off. Kind of show you what I mean. I'll grab another one here. If you see any extra bits of excessive fat on the back, go ahead and take those off too. When I go to take the ends off, there's usually one end that sits a little bit better or cuts through a little bit better than the other. I tend to find that this end here that's a little bit on the flatter side, if you cut on that side, it goes through a little bit easier. Just like that. I don't know if it's a bone or what it is, but trying to do it on the other side, I tend to have more resistance. I end up splintering the bone. When you splinter the bone, take a chance at the judge getting a piece of that splinter when they take their bite, and it's not going to do you very much good. Alright, now we got our thighs trimmed. We want to come through and start working on the skin. I like to lay my skin out flat and take out the really excessive part that I know I'm not going to need. This part right here isn't going to do us any good when we were cooking. So we'll go ahead right away and take that off. Once that's off, take my thigh, turn it upside down, and I'll put it on the skin to see where it's sitting. Then I'll come back and I'll trim off the excess bits of skin around that, because when you're scraping the fat off, there's no sense in scraping fat off skin that you're not going to use anyway. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to scrape the fat off the skin here. All it takes is just a nice sharp knife. Make sure it fits comfortably in your hand. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. In fact, this is a Farberware. A cheap little knife you can get from Walmart. All you have to do is start scraping on the skin. You want to be very careful not to tear the skin. Scrape too hard. But the goal is to get it almost transparent. I'll show you the difference here in just a second between a scraped skin and a not scraped skin. If you can see how almost translucent this one is. You can almost see right through it. This one, not getting as clear a picture. Put it on the thigh here to give you a better look at it. We'll just use this thigh to kind of show that you can't see the meat underneath it. On this one, with the scraped skin, you'll be able to start seeing that you can see the pinkness of the meat. That's going to help when you go to cook it. You'll get that bite through skin without any problems. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. For more tips and tricks on how to cook, please visit our website at www.82sbbq.com and also follow our YouTube channel.